Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here and another one of our videos. We've got over probably 650 something videos on YouTube as of July of 2021. That's when this video is being done. So we're going to tear in this thing and see if we can get it going. There's all of the information. There are links in the description area that you can click on and take you to my websites and email address and all that stuff. So if you want to check us out. But the customer sent this thing into us for repair. It's a Gallagher M100. They make a lot of small case units like this. M120, M160, M50, M60, M10, M30. They made a bunch of them. This particular unit is a 2012 model. The first two numbers, the year it was built, and the third and fourth number, 42 right there, that's the week it was built. So it was built in the 42nd week of 2012. Now these particular units, they made a Wrangler M100, which is what this thing is, Wrangler M100. It's a one stored jewel unit, but they also make the M160 and all that stuff. Anyways, on all those models that are shaped like this case, they never made any parts for them, or very little parts. They were just kind of a, I don't know, entry level, get you into the Gallagher brand sort of thing, small units. You know, they were pretty well made. This thing's almost 10 years old and it's coming for repair. I don't know what's wrong with it yet, but we're going to tear into it and see. But Gallagher doesn't make any parts for it. They make knobs and that's about it, and cords. You can get cords for, and fuses if your fuse is blown, but that's about it that they offer for repair parts. So technically these things were never meant to be fixed, but me being a repair guy, never saying no, we're going to try to see if we can get it going. So we'll plug it in here and see what it does. 110, 120 volt unit. And what it should do, a little green light should come on, which it's not, but you can hear it clicking. These aren't very loud units because the transformer is encased in an epoxy, which muffles the sound. But the green bulb's burned out. That's not a big deal. We can replace the light bulb. It's not a big deal. But let's test it just to see what it puts out, because it is clicking. We'll take a Gallagher fault finder with the ground probe attached to it, and we're going to go across the ground and fence at the same time. It shows 7.2 kV. That seems to be a nice amount of power, but they sent it in for some reason. Well, maybe that's just because that light bulb burned out. That's not a big deal. We can change that. Nice little snap to it for this kind of unit. So we'll go ahead and take it apart here. Looks pretty good on the inside. These are separate parts: transformer, circuit board module, and the capacitor. But they all plug in together, but they are all three separate components, so they can be unplugged from one another. Now that capacitor's probably got a charge built up in it, so I'm going to discharge it. I'm trying to find my little got a big resistor I usually use for discharging these capacitors, but I don't know where the heck it's at. Alright, let me go grab this one and go across it. And it had a little snap to it, so that capacitor was definitely charged up. So I'm going to take this transformer off to get it out of the way. Now what we're going to do, we're going to change out that light bulb. They had a green one in there originally, but we can put whatever color we want. There's a green one right there. They're white, but they glow. They're neon. That's a blue one, I think. That's a yellow one. That's a white one. Let's use a yellow one. Yellow one might be easier to see, so we'll put a yellow one in. The green one you can see, but it's just some neons. Doesn't matter what color it is, it'll work. You can see it's supposed to be white, and that one's all. You can see it's fuse mount. See the bulb's burned out. It's kind of black looking. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to be nice and white. All right, so let's get this bulb changed out. Let me go grab my desoldering stuff, and we'll get this started. Wrong two. These two right here. This is just cosmetic. This thing will run without that bulb in place. It doesn't have to have that light bulb in there to run. So what I like to do is put a little solder on one. That way it holds it flush against, holds the bulb flush against the little hole there, and I'll solder that one the right way, and I'll go back over this one and then add a little more and touch it up so it's the way it's supposed to be. Now we'll snip off the excess. Come in here and grab this housing here. Come on, there it is. Put that fuse back in there. Take the transformer, it slides, oops, it plugs on right here, these two tabs. And then also it slides into these two little metal things right here. Alright, so let's turn the light off, get rid of the glare a little bit, and then we'll plug it in. See that light's nice and bright. I think I'll put a yellow one in there, I think I said. Okay. Flashing right along there. It's working fine. We'll go ahead and check this capacitor just to make sure it's up to snuff. It says it's a where is it? 8 microfarad capacitor, so we'll check it. Gallagher uses pretty good capacitors, so it's not common for them to be weak. unless they're, hitting 10, 20 years old. It's reading 10.6, but that's probably picking up some of that right there. But we'll unplug one side first, and then we'll recheck it. 7.92. That's pretty darn close to 8. So this one's done. We've got to put it back together here. That's the one thing that I never have liked about these cases. You don't get something quite right in the right spot. Dumb thing has a hard time closing. Yeah. Well, that's it. Basically, this one's done. I mean, there wasn't really technically anything wrong with it. I mean, it still worked fine without that bulb flash. It's just a dummy light anyways. So, but if there had been something wrong with the board, we possibly could have fixed it. So, but hopefully you like this kind of stuff. If you got a fence charger of any make or model, brand, age, style, whatever, look us up. Be happy to help you out. We work on all that stuff. You get free quotes, 18-month warranties, and on all the repairs we do. Even if it's 30 years old, we'll give you an 18-month warranty on the repairs. So until next time, see you later.